Welcome guys to episode 3 of Operation Sub 35. Hopefully you've enjoyed the last couple of episodes. Today, or this episode, I'm going to be diving more into nutrition, supplementation, everything like that. So I'll probably show a full day of eating typically, and I'll go through supplements, why I take them, what ones I take, when I take them, everything like that. And thrown in there will be some additional training videos and things like that. Right now, as we speak, I'm actually heading to the gym with Raymond to do a Hyrox simulation. We are doing doubles at Birmingham at the end of October, so that is something I also need to factor in. My training at the moment is not solely running focused. I've got Hyrox just afterwards, so I'm having to focus on both. Thankfully, with Hyrox, it's a lot of running in it, so training for a fast 10k ties in well, but I still am needing to do a lot of conditioning work, a lot of strength work on top of the running, so it is more challenging, but really enjoying it. And me and Raymond are just going to test where we're at just now. We've not really done any sort of simulation since we last did Hyrox in Glasgow back in March, so we are going to do a simulation today, get a wee feel for where we're at, weaknesses, where we need to work on, and give us a wee bit of an ideal sort of target for Birmingham. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you get some great value from this episode. I'm going to go as detailed as I can to just share as much as possible what works for me, because over the last 5 years or so I've done numerous running events, tried everything, every gel imaginable, every supplement, all different variations of diet and food, and I kind of know what works really well now, so hopefully you can take some value from this episode. Great session, but more on training on episode 4. So starting the day, straight out of bed and down the stairs, the first thing we're grabbing is some electrolytes. Currently using Pure Sport electrolytes, just mix that into 500ml of water, and that is how we start the day, just replenishing what's been lost during the full night of sleep and no water. I'll then have a green shake, sip on that over the next hour or so, but more on what is contained in this later on in this episode. Well, still no actual food yet, but onto the coffee routine, and over the last couple of months I've been using this new coffee, Exhale, and it's a unprocessed organic ground coffee beans that I make up with the Cafetiere. So a couple of scoops in there, some boiling water, let it brew for 5 minutes, and that wee Cafetiere gives me a couple of cups, and I'll add a wee bit of ground ginger to that, just feel it helps with immunity and adds a wee bit of a nice taste. I quite like the taste of ginger, so that is my morning coffee routine now. I will tend to have this around about 7 o'clock. So, well, actually there's Rosie. Rosie's an early riser, so I'm probably having it before 7 o'clock on this day. But yeah, normally give myself an hour, a couple of hours after waking up before I have a coffee, because you don't need it as soon as you open your eyes. And then a kind of hour before my workout. But previously, before this, I was probably having 3 or 4 cups of kind of instant coffee or through the Nespresso machine up until about 2 p.m. But I've kind of changed this, and now having just the 2 cups of Exhale first thing in the morning, and I'm really noticing good benefits from my sleep. So a big part of nutrition for the week is the prep. So Sunday is meal prep day, and my meal prep is probably a wee bit different in the sense I don't just make full meals. I work from home, so I've got that wee bit of time where I can maybe cook a bit of rice or whatever, and I can make it kind of a wee bit fresher. So what I tend to do is think, right, what's going to take the longest time? So everything that needs cooked, anything that needs chopped up, and then that's what I'll prep on the Sunday. So I've got chopped up sweet potatoes. That can be with my eggs in the morning. You can have that with chicken at lunchtime, like loads of different uses. I've got boiled eggs, so that in the morning when I have my eggs, they're there, they're ready. I take the shell off, it's salted. Chopped up beetroot, just love getting the beets in. This will be maybe unusual for folk, but again, the time consuming thing with that is just getting it all chopped up, but it's all there, it's ready, just to fire onto the plate. Sorted. On my oats, chopped up apples. Again, what takes the time with the oats? Just bang them in the microwave, but then I don't need to sit and chop up apples. And then I've got some chopped up peri chicken, which can either go fired into wraps, mixed with the sweet potato, have it with a packet of rice. So all the kind of time consuming things are done, and that really helps. Will I need to top up maybe a wee bit during the week? Probably, but this is a typical meal prep for me on a Sunday, and just saves so much time during the week. Number one for me, I will probably get reported to the dinner police for this. It's not doesn't look appetising at all, but it's nutritious and works for me. We've got sweet potatoes, beetroot, 2 boiled eggs with some peri salt. Meal number 2 of the day. So, I don't know if you can see that alright. It's the oats. It's the best meal of the day. The meal that I cry about when it's finished, and I've got another 24 hours to wait till I eat it. Look at this. The chocolate melting. Too good. But this is typically meal after workout. I haven't worked out today. I've actually taken a rest day. Just not feeling 100% the last couple of days. And it's happened to me now twice after big efforts. So after the Ultra 4 weeks ago, it's because I didn't give myself any chance to recover at all. After the Ultra, I should have been home, resting the next day, just chilling and recovering. But I was straight out to the Gauntlet fitness event that some members were taking part in. Out that night for food with the guys, up early the next morning, back up to the wind farm to see members taking part in the half marathon. And then it was just the Monday, my body just went, calm down. And it was just, your body's signs of saying like, take a wee bit of a break is when you're starting to feel unwell. So that happened after the Ultra. Then on Sunday there, Paisley 10k, straight home, like had 10 minutes to get changed, back out to our gym meet up, which was great. I didn't do the actual workout, but just coaching, like being involved for like 3 or 4 hours straight, still relatively tiring. And then I never actually rested on Monday, because when I woke up on Monday I felt okay. So trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday was a bit of a lighter day, but on Wednesday was a high rock simulation with Raymond. So I think that was just the icing on the cake in terms of like, no, this is too much. So for yesterday and today I've not been feeling 100%. So listen to the body, and I'll do today's session on, so this is Friday, I'll do today's session on Sunday instead. But I think that's quite important just to do that. But in terms of today's meal, so even though it's a rest day, I'm still going to be eating my normal meals. I don't tend to reduce calories on rest days. I feel like when you're resting, when you're recovering, that's when the growth happens and you still need the fuel. I suppose some days, some big days, you can maybe add in an extra meal or whatever, but on rest days I typically keep the same. So we've got 80 grams of oats in here, whey protein, some chopped apples at the top, frozen cherries, dark chocolate, and then some honey at the top. So I don't know if you can see that alright. Not the best at making things look the most aesthetic, so apologies for that. But they do taste good. Just a couple of things that I put on here that I just wanted to kind of highlight. This chocolate, if you see it in Holland and Barrett, definitely get it. It's quite expensive, but it's very, very nice. This is almond butter chocolate, so it's kind of dark chocolate with a layer of like almond butter in the middle, and it's just not a single artificial ingredient. It's all organic, natural ingredients. It's really, really good, and I would highly recommend it. It's probably worth just spending that wee bit more. And same with this protein. So this is probably a protein no one's ever seen. Got it on Amazon, but it's just organic whey. Like literally the ingredients are organic whey protein powder from organic cow's milk. That is literally it. There's no sweeteners, no emulsifiers, nothing added to it. So that the kind of full natural approach for me has been helping just with energy levels and just knowing that you're fueling your body right. And is it going to be the end of the world if you have a protein powder that's got some added stuff in it? No, it's not. It's only going to be a small amount. But for me, I've just been trying to get as many natural ingredients in as possible, and you'll see that from the food throughout the day. And there will be 10 to 15% that's not, that is processed. But if I can focus on the majority of it coming from natural foods, it really, really makes a difference. So yeah, you'll see that from the rest of the day. But meal 2 about to go down. I'm going to go away and enjoy this because it's my favourite meal of the day. A wee bit of off topic from the meal plan, but just a wee clip of our Soul Sweets evening with the Progress Project, which was excellent. And then on to Run Club at the weekend with the new hat. On to lunch, and for me it's standard chicken, rice and avocado pretty much every single day. Chicken was pre-made earlier, as you saw from the meal prep video. And it just hits the nail on the head with everything. Calorie wise, it's not too much. Macro wise, it's spot on. Carbs, fats, protein, it tastes really, really good. So it's a winner for me. And yeah, I'm not somebody that needs to mix up their lunches every single day. This just does me. And yeah, it tastes really, really good. On to the next meal of the day. And we have Greek yogurt. So 0% Greek yogurt, mixed with flax seeds, topped with frozen berries and honey. So this isn't actually the full tub of yogurt, it's 150 grams, but when I opened the fridge there was roughly 150 grams in there. So just rather than using a bowl, just decided to use the tub. But yeah, this is a snack, same snack every day, keeps me going between lunch and dinner. Just really nutritious, healthy, tastes amazing, and yeah, just all round perfect. We've got good protein with the yogurt, good fats with the flaxseed, and then carbs with the fruit and the honey, and yeah, just a really well balanced snack that yeah, just cannot go wrong with it. So this is the list of our dinners. So this is Friday, we do the food shop. So Friday to Thursday, sorry, kids dinner and all dinner, and you see my habit tracker just down there. But I'll just take a picture of this, so then when I go into the shops, I know exactly what we're getting. Everything else is just the same. We just mix up dinners every so often. So yes, that is our dinners this week, and yeah, I think it's key. See if you've got everything planned, just reduce waste. And hi, as you can see, there's nothing there that, like, so tonight we're having chicken Milanese, chasney tomorrow, burgers Sunday, steak, chicken thighs and rice, then we're having some fish and then chilli. So it's, as you can see, it's nice dinners. It's nothing over restrictive. I'm not just sitting eating chicken and rice every night. So aye, that is the plan for this week. How's it going? Saturday night and just about to make dinner. So tonight I'm having a chasney, or we're having a chasney style curry. Not getting a takeaway. We don't tend to get takeaways, just not because, oh, it's not good for you. Like, takeaways are fine. If you enjoy a takeaway, fit that in, absolutely no problem. We just don't really enjoy them, and that might be an unpopular opinion, but like, I prefer just to make food fresh. I don't feel minging after it. Most takeaways I get end up spending a fortune. It comes in a box, it's kind of half warm, half cold. I eat it, I end up scranning much more than I need to, and I just feel rotten after it. So we don't really tend to get them, not because, oh, you can't have takeaways. That's like, you can, but we just don't really enjoy them. So chasney style curry tonight. My favourite recipe from the Progress Project recipe hub, and most of the members would agree as well. We get lots of comments on this. But as I said it earlier on in this video, on my dinners, I'm not just sitting eating chicken and rice every night. It's family meals that are really enjoyable, curries, bolognese, burgers, chili, like all that sort of stuff, fajitas, you name it, and it's just good, high protein, tasty meals that like full family enjoy. So yeah, gonna make that. I'm the cook in the house, and right now I could not be bothered cooking. It's 6:30 on a Saturday night, and I can understand that the allure of a takeaway right now, because we've just had 5 hours straight with 3 kids. Rosie, Evie, the wee cousin Raymond. We've had 3 hours at a nursery fun day, straight to 2 hours at a soft play party, which was madness. So yes, right now you can probably tell I'm a bit I'm done in, and it would be an easy option just to get a takeaway phone. But kids are up, getting a bath, I'm going to make the dinner, and just stay tuned. I'll show you what this looks like. It'll take me 20 minutes, but it'll be worth it. Save money, fresh food, don't feel rotten after it, and it'll be good. So stay tuned and you'll see what it looks like. So yeah, went down really well. Nice curry for a Saturday night, homemade, felt good, tasted great, brilliant. And then just a few clips of some other dinners that we had throughout the week, with some burgers, a big plate for me today. Then there's some steak, some rice and broccoli, and just dinners like that. So this is not the normal protocol, but Saturday night treat with a cup of chamomile tea, because I'm 65. But yes, one of my habits for this month is to eat 90% of my calories from whole, nutritious, unprocessed foods. But I'm not going to be able to tick that box tonight, because I'm going to have a couple of these, I think, with cussing, chilling, and that's worth a habit box not getting ticked. So on to the final meal of the day, which is a casein mousse pudding. So essentially just casein protein powder mixed with a bit of milk, wee bit of honey, and some frozen blueberries at the top. Because it's a bit sweet with the honey and the blueberries, it's a nice wee pudding to have, a wee kind of mousse like pudding. So yeah, that is how we finish off the day. So on to supplementation. So as you can see here, there's actually quite a lot. I didn't realise until I was laying it all out, I was like, that would probably look like quite a lot. Before I dive into this though, supplements are what they are. They're supplementary to a good nutritious diet, a good training routine, good habits. These are not the be all and end all. These are like the icing on the cake in terms of trying to get that extra few percent. these can really help, but they're supplements. These should not be the main basis of your diet. Don't expect to just see crazy results just because you started taking certain supplements. So just wanted to get that out there. But I've not included protein powder in here, so take some whey protein, casein protein powder. I've not included that in here, but what I've done is all the other supplements that I take. I've tried loads of various supplements over the years, and kind of whittled it down to this, and what I find is most effective. So in the morning, you'll have seen I have electrolytes in my water first thing, just to replenish those after a night's sleep. So I've got Pure Sport electrolytes at the moment. So you've seen me have that at first thing in the morning. Then you'd have seen that I had a green shake. So what I've actually done here, just a bit of a cheaper alternative to some of the greens shakes that you get online, is this was a recommendation from Jay Alderton. So shout out to him if he ever watches this. Just ordering the separate ingredients that are typically in green shakes, and then you can make a big batch of it. Like you'll get like 6 months worth of greens powder for the price of like 1 month if you buy it separately. So that's why this is in a tub and not in a bag. But basically that's just a mixture of things like wheatgrass powder, spirulina, cacao powder, there's some maca powder in there, got some lion's mane mushroom in there. It's just a big sort of kind of greens shake, just a wee bit of an insurance policy in terms of like, I don't eat enough greens. I think, if I'm being honest, like most of us don't. I do like green vegetables with my dinner and stuff, but I don't eat enough. So this is a good way just to start the morning. But I won't just have the greens. In my morning shake will be a couple of scoops of the greens powder, 5 gram of creatine. I will then have, if it's a training morning, some beta alanine and some citrulline malate. So in terms of creatine monohydrate powder, this is something that I would just recommend. Like this, I wouldn't even say this is a nice to have, I'd say this is an essential. Have this. Body naturally creates creatine inside the body, so it's the most researched supplement. There's no real side effects. Like, get involved in it. It can really help with energy, performance in the gym. It can also help with like cognitive function in that now. There's been lots of research, so this is a must. So that goes into my greens powder. With regards to beta alanine and citrulline malate, this is around helping with training performance. You will likely see these ingredients in some pre-workout that you get, but essentially this is really just to help boost training. I've only really started taking these in recent times, so again, yet to confirm like how much of a benefit it is. To be honest, I probably wouldn't just be rushing out and buying that just now. For me, I'm looking for extra 1 or 2% that I can try and gain with my supplements and with my performance. So I'm testing these out, but again, I would not say these are unessential or go out and get these, whereas I would say creatine definitely is. And then speaking also of my morning shake, if it's a training morning, consists of all of this combined, and that would be my kind of morning green shake, which gets me set up for the day. Then the other essentials that I would say would be daily multivitamin, vitamin D3. If you are in the UK, we don't get enough vitamin D, we don't get enough natural sunlight, so supplementing vitamin D is essential. And then I've got fish oil as well. Unless you're eating lots and lots of oily fish, you're not going to be getting the benefits from that. So that is what I would say. I would class the multivitamins, fish oil, vitamin D and creatine as pretty much essential. We try to make sure that you have them because you will see benefits from that. Whereas the greens powder, beta alanine, citrulline malate, they're kind of nice to have, like looking for that extra kind of few percentage, as I said. So that is the kind of supplements through the day. We've got protein powder, as I said, that I mix through yogurt, mix through porridge and things like that. And then finally, sleep routine, and this has been a revelation. I'll come into that. It's only been taking this for the last like month or so, but I'll come into it. So first, a couple of magnesium and zinc capsules. So I have that about 30 minutes before bed, alongside a small scoop of L-theanine that I'll have with some green tea, not green tea, chamomile tea. So I know that sounds like I'm 65 years old, but this has been so good with regards to health and sleep quality. It's an amino acid that helps with certain transmitters in the brain that can help with sleep, and it's been recommended. Andrew Huberman from Huberman Labs, he recommends sort of L-theanine
Apigen and magnesium, like is kind of sleep cocktail before bed. So I got this just from MyProtein, and honestly can say this coupled with the magnesium, my sleep quality has been phenomenal over the last month. So this is something that I will be continuing to take. But again, this is like a nice to have. This is me looking to try and optimize my sleep, try and get that extra few percentages. So there's a lot here that's nice to have, but I would definitely say these here, the creatine, the fish oil, multivitamins, vitamin D, and the electrolytes, I'd probably say definitely get them involved if you can. All of this kind of nice to have, looking for those extra percentages. But yeah, probably looks like a lot of supplements get taken, but I've seen a lot of benefits with this supplement routine over the last month, 2 months. So yeah, that's everything I take supplement wise on top of the diet that you seen as a typical day. So that is everything that you'll see go through my mouth on a day-to-day basis.
How are we doing? So I hope episode 3 has been enjoyable and informative. It has covered everything that I eat on a regular basis, all the supplements that I take, and yes, whilst there wasn't much training footage, there wasn't much actual running, or there wasn't any drone footage because of the weather again. Hopefully it was still a useful episode just to really deep dive into the nutrition side of things when it's coming for training for this big event. And we'll catch up in episode 4 where I'll be diving a lot deeper into actual training and what that looks like on a day-to-day basis. So stay tuned for that. See you there.